Good morning, this is your Sheepdog Report. From Washington to Moscow, two very different developments today highlight how governments are using technology and force to shape outcomes far from the front lines. In the United States, the Department of Homeland Security is expanding the use of a mobile application called CBP Home, part of the Trump administration's broader push to tighten immigration enforcement. The app is a rebranded version of CBP One, which under President Biden was primarily used to allow migrants to schedule asylum screening appointments at ports of entry along the southern border. Under its new design, CBP Home encourages migrants without legal status to voluntarily leave the country. Users can declare their intent to depart, coordinate travel with authorities, confirm once they have left the United States, and track their status. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has described the app as a way to streamline enforcement while giving migrants an option to avoid detention or formal removal proceedings. To boost participation, DHS has promoted limited-time financial incentives. Earlier this month, officials advertised a Cyber Monday offer of $1,000 for migrants who self-deported using the app. More recently, reporting indicates a holiday program offering free flights and stipends of up to roughly $3,000 for those who depart during the Christmas period. DHS says tens of thousands of migrants have already used the app to leave voluntarily. Supporters of the program argue it restores order to the immigration system and offers a clearer choice: leave under less punitive terms now or face stricter enforcement later, including detention and long-term bans on legal re-entry. Critics, including immigrant advocates and some lawmakers, say the program risks pressuring vulnerable individuals to abandon asylum claims or other legal protections. They also raise concerns about data collection, noting that DHS has said information from earlier versions of the app may be retained to help locate migrants who remain in the country. The rollout of CBP Home has become a focal point in the immigration debate during President Trump's current term, reflecting a shift from managing border entry toward encouraging organized app-based departures. Overseas, Russian authorities are investigating a suspected car bomb assassination in Moscow that killed a senior military officer. Lieutenant General Fanil Sarvarov, age 56, died when an explosive device planted under his vehicle detonated in the city's Yasenevo district. Russian investigators say the bomb exploded as the car began to move, killing Sarvarov and damaging nearby vehicles. Sarvarov headed the Operational Training Directorate of the Russian General Staff, a key position responsible for preparing forces involved in Russia's war in Ukraine, as well as earlier operations in Chechnya and Syria. Russia's investigative committee has opened a murder case and says one line of inquiry is possible involvement by Ukrainian intelligence services. No public evidence has been presented, and Ukraine has not commented on the attack. The Kremlin says President Vladimir Putin was informed immediately. Russian state-linked media have described the bombing as an act of terrorism and emphasized the need for heightened security. Sarvarov's death follows a series of similar attacks. In December of last year, Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov, who led Russia's nuclear, biological, and chemical protection forces, was killed by a bomb hidden on an electric scooter outside his home, an attack later claimed by Ukraine's security service. Another senior officer, Lieutenant General Yaroslav Moskalik, was killed in a car bombing near Moscow earlier this year. Together, the attacks highlight the growing reach of the conflict beyond the battlefield and into Russia's capital. If Ukrainian intelligence is ultimately linked to the latest bombing, analysts say the goal would be to disrupt Russian command structures, undermine morale, and demonstrate that senior officials are vulnerable, even far from the front lines. Taken together, today's stories underscore how modern conflicts are increasingly shaped not only by troops and weapons, but by technology, incentives, and covert operations, whether at a national border or deep inside a global power's capital. Thank you, fellow sheepdogs. Watch over the flock, stay vigilant, and hold fast to the profession of our faith without wavering.